All right, Flash Masters, welcome back to trimester 3. This is where I'm going to be embedding this video that I'm recording right now. But before we get into anything about trimester 3, let me start off by saying this. I know that a lot of you have been struggling, and I know that a lot of you have been a little bit confused in computer science. Ms. Luga and I have been working really hard to make sure that this trimester is the most clear, concise, and very easy to follow unit that you have taken, especially since there's going to be a lot of work that we need to get done and not a lot of time to do it. And so if you want an A, I'm letting you know every single one of you can get it as long as you're following these 3 steps. 1, submit your assignments and your responses on time. 2, read and implement feedback on your assignments. And then 3, ask for help when you need it. None of you should be failing my class for any reason. There's way too many resources available to you, and we are always waiting to help you. All you have to do is let us know when you need that help, and you will get it. All right, let's look at trimester 3. We're going to actually cover 2 units in trimester 3. Trimester 3 is 6 weeks, and so our first unit, Unit 6, is going to be starting today, going until the 22nd. And that's going to be primarily the create task that is due on the 22nd. It must be handed in on time on that day. That's it. If you don't get it in on that day, I don't know what to say about your grade. And then after that, we're going to be doing Unit 7, some independent projects for the final 3 weeks, but we'll talk about that more later. Unit 6. So, as I said before, we start today, May 1st, and we go until the last day, May 22nd, in which we must hand in both of our documents for the APCSP exam. That means the create task and the explore task. Remember, that day is 5/22/2020. Now, I know a lot of you are asking, well, what if I didn't finish my explore task? Don't worry, we got you. If you follow this plan, you'll be able to finish and submit your explore task by next Friday. First, you need to update your responses for 2A through 2E and resubmit them in the Google Classroom for feedback. I've already pushed them to the top of the Google Classroom, so all you have to do is look for them, edit your responses, and then resubmit. Now, I know many of you have submitted for the whole thing already, thinking that you were done, but remember, if you did not get approved for your individual responses, you should not be submitting the entire written response just yet for that. You're also going to accept and attend your one-on-one video call with Ms. Lugo. You should have already received an email from her. For that, check your email if you have not seen it already. Once you do that, you're going to resubmit your responses to the Google Classroom, because once you're done with your one-on-one call with Lugo, you should be done and ready to actually submit your responses by then, in which time I will approve it, send you an email letting you know, yes, you can submit to the College Board. Make sure that you are following these steps, and you'll have nothing to worry about. And if you're a little bit confused about how the video calls and Google Calendar and Google Hangouts and stuff work, we had a video right here explaining exactly what to do. Make sure you're watching that. All right, we're finally here. APCSP create task. What is the create task? I can read this for you, or you can read it yourself. I just want to make sure that I'm pointing out some very specific points that you need to keep track of. You are going to be developing a program of your choice, meaning you get to choose whatever programs you've made you're going to use. And so some people are actually at a huge advantage, so anybody who has a bunch of programs that you've made in our class, you can just use that and you don't have to do any extra programming. For people who don't have anything to rely on or fall back on, you're going to have to whip something up, but don't worry, we have a plan for you as well. Make sure that you are actually thinking through your development process and your design process, because you will be having to explain all these aspects of your code. And I do want to point out that you are strongly encouraged to work with another student, and so that's what you're going to be doing. For today, if you want to receive full credit, first, you have to complete this Edpuzzle video. Second, you're going to choose a partner to work with on your create task. Now, if you do not want to work with a partner, just say that you're working solo. That is absolutely fine. But if you do want to work with a partner, you need to let us know so that we can start keeping track of that, because we're not going to have people 2 weeks down the line, once you realize you're not going to finish, saying, you know what, I think I'm just going to partner up with this guy. That's not going to work. So make sure you let us know who you want to partner with. You're also going to want to start thinking about what program you want to use for the create task. Remember, it's your choice, but if you want some help figuring that out, let us know. Finally, you can get extra credit by accepting Ms. Lugo's one-on-one invite. If that gets confirmed by end of day today, I'll be adding +1 to your grades for today's assignment. As always, if you want any help, reach out, let us know. That's all. Plus Ultra.